Hello lovely people, as you can probably tell already, today is a sewing project. But what is the sewing project? Drumroll please. I am making Elizabeth Swans dress from Pirates of the Caribbean. I've always just wanted to make this dress for fun, but also since it's October and Halloween is around the corner, why not make this a costume as well? When deciding how to make this costume, I decided to make the dress from scratch. So the past few weeks I have been measuring and making my own pattern to make the dress. And today what I am doing is what's called a mock-up. If you don't know what a mock-up is, it's basically a trial run of the actual project. So what I'm making right here is the mock-up of the top of the dress. So it's not the actual dress, but it's a practice to make sure I made my pattern correctly. Since this was my first time ever making my own pattern, I thought it was a good plan to do a mock-up. What you see in the video right now is the sleeve of the mock-up. How I made the pattern of the top piece is it's made of 6 pieces, 1 for the back, 3 front pieces, and then obviously 2 sleeves. I haven't been filming everything, but what I've done so far is taking the patterns and pin them onto the fabric so I can cut out those patterns and then sew them together. To start off with, I first sewed the back piece and the 2 front pieces together so it kind of looked like a vest, and then I sewed on the sleeve. I just wanted to show you what it looks like so far. This is what I have put together and put it on. This is what it looks like. I want to add a little bit more to the sleeve here because it doesn't feel bell-like enough. Like I want a bell sleeve. Only other thing that I think I need to add after making this mock-up is a little bit more room for the sleeve, because when I do lift up my arm, it is just the slightest bit tight. Once I figured out how that was fitting, I then decided to make the last piece of the front of the top in the center and sew it on to make sure it will actually fit properly. The last piece was very easy to put on, and then once it was put on together, this is how it looked, and then I just cut down the middle for the zipper. To make sure it fits correctly, I went ahead and just pinned on the zipper I'm using for the actual dress, and I don't want to actually sew it on this one since this is just the mock-up. What is going on? I can't see. Okay, I was able to get it mostly zipped up in the back there. Close enough. So it's looking pretty good. This is obviously just the mock-up of the top of the dress. The only thing is the bottom here is a little bit baggier than I would like it to be. So I'm gonna take it in like that on the pattern. Ta-da! And that is the top of the dress. See you for part 2.